everybody! I'm having technical difficulties as usual. My pen doesn't work. How am I supposed to draw my dog bone penis that I always draw? It's kicking in a little bit now. Hello, Mother! Hello, Vanessa. How was your thrifting, Vanessa? Did you find shit? I need to finish drawing this penis. Pen's working now. Hello, everybody! Did I say that? Oh, yeah. We're here with the Horror News Report, I think I call it. And that's where old Larry goes through the latest horror headlines that you can find on the old ticking news feed on the Monster Movie app. I kicked some motherfuckers out, and I found a DVD of Flight of the Living Dead, but I did not purchase. You're probably right on doing that. I kicked some people out of the news feed, and I added Rue Morgue. I don't know how I didn't have Rue Morgue. I think they had their website set up so that I couldn't do it for a while. Now I went back and tried it, and it worked. So Rue Morgue's on there. What are we doing? I forget. Somebody needs to keep me fucking focused today. It's beautiful out. It's gorgeous. It's like, 60s, 40s at night here. I'm soaking it up. I don't feel like doing anything. I just want to sit outside and enjoy it. And then I'll be in for 6 months of fucking 90s and fucking humidity. So don't give me your snow crap. Are we doing the weather here? No, we're not. We're doing the horror news report, Larry. So let's get going, shall we? This just in from bloodydisgusting.com. And the headline reads, Danny McBride says Halloween will pay tribute even to the sequels. It's retconning. Now, first of all, the pretentious dickhead that wrote that headline over at bloodydisgusting.com, I will define retconning for you because no one knows what that means. It's some obscure word, and it means revising. So let me read that in English that everyone can understand. Danny McBride says Halloween will pay tribute to fucking Christ. Oh, boy. You're in for a long day. I mean, this could take hours, everyone. We're going to try to do this again, Larry. Come on. Can only blame so much on the weather. Danny McBride says Halloween will pay tribute even to the sequels. It's revising. That's the way people speak. They don't say retconning. So it's revising. There's only 2 dudes over at fucking Bloody Disgusting as far as I can tell. One guy's last name is Squires. It's Billy Squire, I think, the fucking singer. And some other dude. And they write all the articles. And, they can get a little carried away. As a writer, I understand that, you get sick of using the same words. And, I have a list of words that I can never use again, and I try to expand. But only to the point where, people don't have to go to a dictionary. So, that's a bullshit headline. But the story itself, if you don't know, Danny McBride is a comedian who wrote the new Halloween script. Makes sense, right? He's the in probably most common where you would recognize him, or the most wow, I cannot fucking get it together. He's the dude from the fucking, he's the fat Chia Pet guy from the fucking Mountain Dew commercials that are so annoying. It's that guy. He's the guy that's retconning or revising the new Halloween movie. And Danny McBride says, and I quote, "We do reference the other movies. For fans, we pay homage and respect to every Halloween that's been out there." That's terrible. Like, I don't want to spot the homage to fucking, like, it just proves that that's the wrong dude for the job. You don't want to, like, fill your remake with a bunch of fucking, like, can you spot the fucking reference to Halloween Resurrection and H2O and Part 2 and, like, it's crap. Just make a fucking movie, okay? Make a movie with a good story and fucking forget about the tricks and the gimmicks. Nobody gives a shit. And Eastbound and Down. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming Vanessa's talking about something that Danny McBride did. People love that dude. I saw him in the horror comedy about the fucking end of the world, Apocalypse something. He's a fat chia pet looking dude. I mean, like, I guess that's funny. I don't know. And so, like, that's it. Like, it's not necessary. I know that this movie's gonna suck just based on the cast and the crew and fucking like the writer and what the writer is saying. Danny McBride hilarious series. Okay, Eastbound and Down. I mean, maybe he's funny. I don't know. I've seen him in one thing, and his Mountain Dew commercials annoy the shit out of me, and that's all I know. But I don't want a fucking guy that's hilarious writing the fucking Halloween 2 remake. I want, like, somebody that knows their shit and save the fucking homages. This just in from HorrorSociety.com. These guys are getting really close. Like, I almost cut them today, but this kind of they've kind of redeemed themselves a little bit with this headline. And the headline reads, "Vintage VHS Collection Puppet Master Available." Now, I got excited anytime I see breaking news. Anytime old Larry sees the word VHS, I go fucking half a pack of Rolaids. And, but it's not VHS, it turned out. There's a noise. It's windy. It's not VHS, it turns out. Full Moon, the Charles Band Company, as you all know, is he's releasing DVD / Blu-rays in a faux big VHS big box. He's going to start doing a series of those. It comes with DVD, Blu-ray, and an action figure. The first 300 are signed. There's going to be fucking 3,000 max limited edition. I'm not interested in the Puppet Master movie, but he says he's going to follow that up with Laser Blast and Tourist Trap, which I may be interested in, especially Tourist Trap. Let's circle that. Tourist Trap, interested. Then I go to the website, and I'm like, this is this is a cool idea. Putting fucking everything in a retro big box, the action figure. I go to the fucking Full Moon website, and Charles Band's the biggest fucking shill ever, man. This dude will, I mean, his mother has to have been sold to someone at some point. He would sell anybody for any amount of money. I always say he's the used car salesman in the horror industry. And it's true. But, he has those fucking retro big boxes for pre-order on $50 on his website. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. It's a cool idea, but, like, it's a fucking cardboard box, a $10 action figure, and, like, what? A Full Moon Blu-ray / DVD, like 15 to 25 tops. $50 he has on there. So I did a little search on Amazon, and Amazon has them for $26, marked down from the max of $40. That was the suggested retail. So once again, Charles Band, he's just like trying to squeeze every dime out of his fucking fans. I guess it's keeping him going, but you got to be on your guard. I went and asked him for an autograph one time on the Reanimator vinyl soundtrack, and he didn't charge for it, which I was shocked. I thought I would have to pay, but he didn't charge for it. But he fucking tried to hard sell me the whole time on his fucking crappy full moon fucking streaming service. Hard. And I was like, dude, I watch VHS. You're signing a vinyl. I'm not interested in your fucking video streaming service. But man, he was working it. And finally I was just like, I'm not going to get it, dude. And he was like, oh, okay. It's like, I'm not fucking one of these kids. I'm a fucking old man. We're probably close to the same age. That's Charles Band. And that is one of the headlines for what it is. Breaking news by also HorrorSociety.com. They've got 2 back-to-back entries in fucking 1 week. That's amazing. Except for this one sucks. This one is Thor Ragnarok review. That is not a horror fucking headline. HorrorSociety.com. That's not even close to being a horror movie. That's fantasy action. Tops, and has no business being on your website. You're getting close. You're getting close to getting kicked. Larry kicks it old school tech. Exactly. Larry kicks it old school tech. That's right. I do have a Blu-ray player, but, I played it up for that fucking conversation. I was like, I don't even own a computer. I don't know what you're talking about. I was just like, I'm an old school guy. I have laser discs and fucking vinyl and stuff. Just trying to get the fuck out of there for a free audit, free signature. Get the fuck out. But, HorrorSociety.com did redeem themselves, because when I went in to see the headline for fucking the Thor Ragnarok review, I found a link to another headline that led me to an article about how there was a horror porn movie called Cockraiser, based on the Hellraiser series, that had been released, which I did not know. That was breaking news. It's a guy dressed like fucking like Pinhead, except for he's got little fucking anal probe fucking dildos stuck all over his fucking head instead of fucking nails. It's hilarious. And furthermore, everyone, ladies, sorry, I apologize in advance. Furthermore, ladies, it's free on Pornhub. And it's only half an hour long, and I plan on watching it. So, they got a little, HorrorSociety.com got a little thumbs up from old Larry on that one. Ragnarok, get the fuck out. Cockraiser, thumbs up. And other things. You know what I'm saying. Breaking news, ladies. Anna Taylor-Joy. That's her name. Anna Taylor-Joy. It's like the teenage chick from The Witch. Updates on the Witch director's Nosferatu remake. Yeah, free porn on Pornhub. Just do a search for Cockraiser, Vanessa, and it'll come right up. There you go. Yeah, Anna Taylor-Joy updates on the Witch director's Nosferatu remake. Breaking news. What a dick. I didn't know that he did that, or he was doing that. The director, Robert Eggers, is of The Witch, is following along in the typical indie horror footsteps, where you make an indie horror movie that becomes successful and makes some money, and then you immediately do a fucking crappy remake. I think Nosferatu's been covered, to the point where it's a fucking masterpiece, and, I don't think you need to fucking do it. Are we gonna have, fucking the cast of fucking Twilight in that thing? I don't know, but I have no fucking confidence. The Witch was okay, It was very boring. Maybe. But if somebody approached him to do a fucking remake with the cash, that means, you know, he's not going to have a whole lot to say. You know, this was your first feature. We're paying you a lot of money, and there's going to be a lot of hands in there saying, like, you can't make this fucking, you know, really good like the original. We're going to have, you know, Edward from Twilight on there. So, you know, breaking news, another fucking remake from another fucking indie horror fucking director, you know, following in the footsteps of fucking Wingard and all those dickheads. They get the paycheck and go, I'm going to get me a fucking Ferrari. And, you know, indie filmmakers can never answer this question. I would like to know. So, you know, this, like, say, take fucking Adam Wingard. The guy maybe was, like, working at a fucking grocery store or some fucking, like, crappy job. Saves, like, scrimps and saves every fucking cent to fucking, like, just because he has a love for fucking horror movies. Supposedly. You know, he probably worked like a lot of these guys work like multiple jobs, and they fucking, every cent goes into like buying or renting equipment and paying their fucking, buying lunch for their friends. And then the second that they get some success, they go like, well, all that money's going in the bank, and I'm just gonna sit here and wait for fucking offers to come in, and I'll make fucking anything. I don't care. But, like, I'm not spending my own money. Why don't you fucking, you got, like, a huge payday from fucking, you know, You're Next. Why don't you take that money and make more indie movies for fucking 20, 50 grand or fucking whatever? Why do they always fucking, like, get cash and then forget about the struggle? And forget about their you know, like, their drive to make fucking indie movies. I'll tell you why, because they're just doing it for fucking cash. I want to be famous. It's not about the movies. I want to be famous. And fucking once I get bank, I want more bank. None of my money's good. I'm going to buy a fucking Ferrari, but, like, you know, like, I'm not going to make any more fucking indie movies with it. I will fucking just live beyond my fucking means and fucking wait for, like, the remake offers to come rolling in. It's sad. It's sad. That's how you know that, like, they're not fucking serious about it, and it's fucking crap. It's all crap. Lots of people do it. Lots of people do it. They're like, you know, like, I mortgaged my mom's house and fucking worked at Red Robin to fucking scrimp and save. And I got some success. You know, I got some fucking cash rolling in. Now we have a fully finished script that we want to make, but no one will finance it. So we're not going to do it. We'll do a fucking remake instead. Why can't you take that cash and make your fucking script? Why can't you do that? Like, you'll still have some left over. Stay in your mom's, you know, like, get a small apartment and still make indie films with the cash you're making. Why not? I'm done with indie. I'm not indie anymore. I'm waiting for the fucking remake checks. Breaking news. People suck. I mean, what's wrong with making indie movies the rest of your life? With, you know, make great indie movies with the fucking money you're making from making great indie movies. Why do you have to have somebody else fucking pay for it? I don't know. I don't get it. Breaking news from dailydead.com. It was a short news week. This is it. And this is sad. This is sad. The headline reads, "The Strangers Pray at Night. T-shirts, socks, and enamel pins collection unleashed by Fright Rags." Now, if you don't know, Fright Rags is from Rochester, New York, my home fucking town, where I lived till I moved to Florida. And Fright Rags started out as a small T-shirt company just doing fucking cons and stuff. Build themselves up into a big fucking thing. They do really high-end, brightly colored, giant fucking artistic renderings of fucking, classic horror movies. Silent Night, Deadly Night, they did The Thing, I think, and Nightmare on Elm Street, all the classics and stuff like that. Now, I'm like, wait a minute. This fucking headline's March 9th. The fucking Strangers movie was released March 9th. And Fright Rags released a whole fucking line of the Strangers Pray at Night clothing and socks and pins and stuff on March 9th. Now, like, they've never done that before. Speaking of selling out, I have a strong suspicion that, what is it, Averon Pictures may have approached fucking Fright Rags and said, like, we'll give you a lot of money if you fucking do our merchandise for us. Fright Rags wasn't about that in the past. They were all about classic horror movies and cool, just cool limited edition shit. But now, I have news for you, everybody. They're on the payroll, just like all the indie filmmakers that get any moderate success. They're on the fucking payroll, just like everybody else. They released a line of shit the day the movie came out, and no one's even seen it. They don't know if it's fucking good or not. So, like, bye-bye Fright Rags. I have a feeling, you'll see a line of the Nosferatu remake and fucking the Carrie remake and fucking every Blumhouse fucking piece of shit that gets released in theaters. I have a feeling there's going to be a whole line of that shit. From now on, there's blood in the water and the sharks are circling. Bye-bye, Fright Rags. It's been nice knowing you. Sad. It's sad. You pay $27 to fucking advertise is probably a crap fucking remake. I haven't seen it in all honesty, but I'm assuming it's a shit fucking, not a remake, a sequel. But you're advertising for them, and it's $27. Like, it should be cheaper at the very least, because guess what? Fright Rags is being subsidized by fucking Averon Pictures, who is the fucking distributor and marketing of fucking the sequel for fucking The Strangers. They're being subsidized by them, but the price of the t-shirt and everything else is still the same, and you're a walking billboard for $27. Eat a dick, Fright Rags. That's terrible. I'm sad to see that happen. You had a good run. I'm sad. I'm really sad. It's depressing to me. Fuck off, everyone. We're in a rare mood. I went from not being able to talk to fucking spitting all that out. Am I angry? Yeah, of course. Whatever. What are you gonna do? You gotta fart into the wind and fucking laugh, don't you? Well, that's it. Short week. That's all the horror news report, and I will be back tomorrow with a review of the new Arrow Blu-ray release of Basket Case. It's gonna be it's a meaty one. Bring your fucking fork and knife. Until then, thank you, Vanessa and Mom, for stopping by, and anybody else. I didn't see anybody else join. We have some lurkers, probably. And that's it. Get the fuck out of my house, all four of y'all. Oh, fuck, Bob. Yeah, Bob, get the fuck out of my house, Bob.